Hi YouTube, it's Misty. So today is March 8th, 2013, and I am checking in with my Friday weekly weigh-in. Last week I weighed in at 355 pounds. And last week I had a really big loss. I had a 3.6 pound loss. So it was one of my power weeks, as I like to call them. This week, this morning I weighed in at 354 pounds with only a 1 pound loss. And I'm okay with that. You know, I have this weird thing where I'll either lose like a pound or I'll lose like nothing. Sometimes even gain a little. And then I'll have a couple weeks where I'm losing ridiculously. So I'm okay with that. I am adjusting some of my calories. You know, my nutritionist wants me on a 2,000 calorie diet, and I kind of feel like that's too much. I think that's one reason why I'm kind of losing slowly. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lower my calories just a little, and maybe do like 1,500 a day. I think that's more than plenty, just to see what happens. If I don't lose, then I'll up it a little. I have to lose, you know, I only needed 4 pounds to lose before, but apparently whoever measured me at my bariatric center the first time I went, is an idiot, because they said I was only 5'3¼ I am 5'4" and like a quarter, so I'm not sure what happened, but it's messing up my BMI, so now they want me to lose, instead of 4 pounds, I have to get to 338 pounds, which is, I mean, that's not too bad. It's like 16 pounds or so, by date of surgery. So it's nothing I need to lose like in a month or anything crazy. I just really need to get there in a month. And when I figured up how many calories I burn per day and how many calories I'm eating, there's not much there that I'm actually losing. And, you know, each pound is actually like 3,500 calories. So when I computed everything up, if I'm eating 2,000 calories a day, I am not going to meet that. And I probably would no matter what, just because of the liquid diet. When that comes into play, I'm sure that I'll probably lose 10 to 15 pounds in. I've heard people on here telling me that they've lost more. And no matter what, I'm guessing I'll probably lose 10 pounds. So I really need to work on, you know, losing that other 6 or so pounds just to get to where I want to be. And honestly, if I could get to 330 pounds, that was my goal before surgery. So, we'll see. You know, Obesity Help has a calculator on there, and it tells you what you should lose by when, and you put in your starting weight. And I've put in, like, my weight now. I've put in my weights when I was higher weights, and I've put in lower weights. And 330 just sounded like a good deal to me. Like, you know, because if you start off at a lower weight, you're going to probably get to a lower weight. So, that's just kind of my thoughts. My unscientific, really, and, you know, no medical background. That's just what I'm thinking. So, like I said, I'm going to lower my calories to 1,500 a day. That should hopefully give me, like, that'll give me, like, an extra pound loss per week. I'm going for, like, maybe 2.5 pounds a week. At my weight, that's not obscene to lose that much, just by restricting your calories. So, really, I've started that last night, but then I had a piece of cornbread that I made. I had been watching the Food Network, and, like, every show was making cornbread yesterday. So I had this horrible craving for it. And, I kind of, like, lowered the sugar and stuff in it, and it really wasn't that bad for you. It was, like, 200 calories per serving, but I only ate half a serving. But I did have a half a serving again today. So, yeah, kind of messed up today, but not really, because like I said, I'm already lowering, and I am actually allowed to eat up to 2,000. I'm just really trying to lower it as much, you know, if I can. That way I have better chances of hopefully at least reaching my doctor's request, and maybe even reaching my goal. So, we'll see. not much else really been going on. My daughter has a sleep study that we have to do tomorrow at Children's Hospital, and I get to spend the night with her there, so that should be a great time. I get to sleep on a pull-out, you know, that's the best, right? But they think she might have sleep apnea, and she was diagnosed as being an insomniac, so they want to go ahead and check her for sleep apnea as well. I've been really loving my new Urban Decay shadow palette. I got the Ammo one, just since those are the colors that I use most often. And as you can see, I like really have been enjoying it. Like, I really do like it a lot. And like what I have on today actually kind of matches what I'm wearing. So I really like it. But other than that, you know, like I said, not a whole lot going on. Next week, I have an appointment on Wednesday with the vascular surgeon, and hopefully we'll be scheduling that day to get the IVC filter put in. When I called the office, I talked to the nurse, for his nurse, and she told me that it's usually scheduled the week after. So my guesstimate is that I should be scheduled the next week for that, and hopefully he tells me they'll put me under, because I am really scared. As most of you probably know, I had a horrible experience with my first EGD with a Twilight, because it simply doesn't work on me. But we'll see. Some doctors will sedate you, and others, you know, are kind of against it. But like I said, that's about it. Nothing else really going on. Tonight, me and the husband are going to go on some sort of date night. I'm not sure what we're going to really do yet, but we got a babysitter, which is my mom, and we're going to do something. But so that's about it. So I'm going to quit rambling now, but you guys all have a great weekend, and I will probably check in with you guys again after my appointment on Wednesday. Bye.